So you were the research lead at Polygon, and then you transitioned to becoming the co-founder of Avail, right? And Avail was born out of Polygon, right? When did the data availability part in Avail actually start in Polygon? Which year was this, and how was that journey like?
Actually, this was my interview question, believe it or not.
Okay.
Data availability was one of the first things that I started working on.
Yeah.
So I joined in September 2020 or such,
Right.
and we back then Polygon was already thinking about data availability.
Okay.
They knew that because they were building the Plasma solution, and in Plasmas they had to pivot to a POS solution because of the data availability challenges.
Okay.
And hence they knew that in order to scale, they need data availability, which should be at the scalable base layer, so to say. So we were thinking, they were already thinking. I went there, I studied some of the papers around it, all the materials around it, and started building, POC and such. So me and Anurag were the first ones to kind of, start working on it and so on. And then we had a slightly bigger team, like 2 more people, to make sure that the POC is kind of featured, like some of these things can be tested out and so on. Then it grew to a bigger team, more people and so on. So this slowly became quite a big team within Polygon.
Right. How many people approximately?
Around 15 people, I would say, within Polygon. And when we realized, we needed a credibly neutral DA layer, because one of the things with DA layers is that it has so much potential that if it comes under a single roll-up branding, then it's kind of limiting. Because then someone like a ZK Sync or an Arbitrum wouldn't want to use a competing DA solution, right? Which is secured by, let's say, the Matic token and so on. So that is kind of, we wanted to be credibly neutral, and from there on is where our journey started. Of course, Polygon had many solutions, and then they wanted us to also create a separate thing, so that they can focus on the scaling solution, we can separately focus on the data availability part.
Got it. And did you guys retain the entire team there? Like, how was the setting up team?
Yeah, I mean, of course, there were a few shared resources, as with major companies. Like, you have shared resources, and then you have dedicated ones.
Right.
All the dedicated ones, we gave everyone an option. All the dedicated ones, they chose to join us. And for the others, we chose not to pursue them because they were shared resources within the Polygon umbrella. So
got it. So Anurag and you are co-founders at Avail. Whose role is what? How is it divided?
We roughly don't tend to divide as such, but of course, largely he takes care of the business side, the organizational side, everything.
Right.
I try to take care more of the engineering and research. He takes care of product, business.
Right. So and then you guys met at Polygon, right?
Yeah.
How has your relation grown from there?
Yeah, I think within Polygon also I work very closely with Anurag.
Right.
Of course, JD, Mihailo, Sandeep. I used to regularly interact with all of them. But I used to roughly closely work on the engineering side with JD and Anurag more. And I had a very good relationship. I also right now also have good relationship with all of them, I like to believe.
Right.
And I think that journey has been really, really nice. From day zero, as I mentioned, I think my second or third interview was with Anurag, and from then on, I knew that I would like to work with him.
Right.
But after that also, as we progressed working together, my respect just only grew. So that was right now also is continuing to be a very enriching collaboration with him.
Right.